So hey there guys, it's me once again, your boy Big Bear, out here doing a reaction video to one of something that is super relevant in a time like this. You know, with everything that's going on, your mental health, your emotions are all over the place. So I'm gonna reacting on the video like off the bat. I haven't been able to see this video, so it's gonna be uncut live reactions of my thoughts. So yeah, let's get it. And obviously drop a comment if you have any type of way or any feeling towards what I'm saying. And if you're new to this channel, my apologies. Subscribe, yo, grow the channel, allow more people to see. I swear this gonna be a fun one, so let's get it popping.
Hey Psych2Goers! Thank you so much for the ongoing love and support you've given us. Psych2Go's mission is to make psychology and mental health more accessible to everyone, and you help us do that. Now, let's start the video.
Please do.
Have you ever put dry ice in a bottle? As the CO2 turns into gas, the bottle gradually expands with pressure, until with a sudden pop, the bottle explodes. And bottling dry ice is exactly like bottling up your emotions. There's a time limit before the metaphorical bottle explodes. And it can be hard to release the pressure. The first step in properly processing your emotions.
I'm not gonna lie, this video is so relevant, right? Because I've been able to do similar things to this aspect, and then it's really true, man. Sometimes you might bottle up your emotions due to the fact that for some reason you feel like it's, how can I say, I think a lot of people struggle with this, and I do struggle with this. And at certain days when I'm in a place, you start feeling this overwhelmed. So I can relate to that. Normally, it's not good. There was a time in the past where I did it like on another level, where I was like super depressed, and obviously I was able to overcome that. But this is so true. Bottling your emotions does lead to a thing of such similar, like the way they were explaining, an explosion of, it can be outbursts or you cry, emotional outbursts and things like that. So let's continue going forward.
Is to recognize that you're closing yourself off from them. So here are 6 signs you're bottling up your emotions. 1. You rarely yell or cry, but you can erupt over small issues.
Now that is true. Like that is true. Like now that is like super eating the nail. Like it's like that's hitting the hammer on the nail. Like things like crying and stuff like that. Yeah, like I'm saying, there's a time period in my life, and currently you can say small segments currently, but it is like that small issue. Somebody saying something small, you can explode, and it can be unnecessary and things like that. So this is super true. Like this hits it really on the net, and it's super painful the way that I'm relating to this so closely. So let's continue to move on.
Let's say your partner drops a cup and breaks it while washing the dishes, and you suddenly feel your blood boiling with this overwhelming anger.
Facts.
Your outburst over this relatively minor issue can be a sign of deeper, more suppressed troubles in your relationship or personal life.
Now, to be fair, I'm in an environment where I'm talking to a lot of people, speaking to a lot of strangers. This is not only true for few people. This goes to most people in the world right now. People are always, in that space of exploding, going crazy, things like that. So this is something that I've come upon not only on my own but also on people, and I think everybody needs to work on it, and everybody needs to be aware of it.
In a study by the University of Texas, researchers had one group of subjects watch horrifyingly disgusting film scenes while suppressing any reaction or emotion they felt. Afterwards, the first group was significantly more aggressive than the second group of subjects who were allowed to express themselves. The study, published in Social Psychological and Personality Science, shows how bottling up your emotions can actually make them more powerful. 2. You distract yourself whenever you start to feel uneasy. Do you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through Instagram or guilty binge-watching hours of The Good Place? A telltale sign of suppressing your emotions is avoidance. You engage in self-destructive behaviors like drinking or smoking.
Now, this is super true. Like, I could say this for the past me, instance of this is many reasons why people are, I'm not here to judge drinking majority. Like, even now currently when I see people, they in that space where they're always drinking, they're always trying to be intoxicated, things like that. From my observation, there's probably deeper things that they're trying to avoid. When you normally get to speak to the person, get to become friendly with the person, you always start to unpack that there are many things happening in the individual's life, and I go through things as well. I just choose a different route in terms of how can I say, battling these issues. And yeah, that's so this is actually true. This is like once again hitting it on the nail.
You try to escape by watching TV, playing video games, or even oversleeping in order to avoid thinking about how you feel. 3. You feel like you're a different person around others than you are by yourself. Bottling up your emotions can create a divide between who you think you are and how others see you. You might feel exhausted, anxious, or jaded in private, but your friends may see you as confident and calm. In fact, you may even be the clown of your friend group.
Wow. Wow, this is crazy, man, because this is like, yeah, this is similar to like my own situation. Like in the previous past, I would say in high school, college, majority in college is where I had like heavy situations like this. So this is like super accurate.
If you avoid expressing yourself, you may feel like you have two separate faces and that no one truly knows you. Perhaps you're not sure yourself who you are. As activist Bryant McGill states, to know yourself is to love yourself and to welcome and love all the emotions that come with you. 4. You often feel uncomfortable around highly emotional people. If you suppress yourself, you might think that crying or screaming is embarrassing or bad, but more subtly, you'll just feel uncomfortable around highly emotional people who visibly express their emotions. You might struggle with how to react or how to offer comfort to them in their time of distress, especially if emotions hold a sort of stigma and pain for you personally. 5. You experience...
I would say the same thing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like like just to be personal, I had a friend or person that's not really my friend currently, but he just lost his father. I would say like a week ago. Yeah, a week ago, and it was so difficult for me to express or to even speak about it. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Yeah, I do give hopeful. Obviously, yeah, my apologies. Somebody just sent a message. I do give obviously a hopeful way of. This is so like I said, I'm acting live, and this is in a nerve, and so I just finding the best way that I can describe it. Like this is so true because like recently it's like that. It's something like this happened. I'm not too sure what to say. I haven't had the opportunity also to see him, but I've seen his brother or sibling, and even in that instance, I'm shocked still now. I just don't know what to say, and this is super, this is like I said, hitting the nail on the point.
Experience life from a third-person perspective. Maybe you're at the mall with your friends, and everyone is laughing and joking around, but you feel as if you're observing the fun rather than fully engaging in it. You feel distant from others. You may also find intimacy difficult and have only a few close friends. By bottling up your emotions, you distance yourself from how you feel. It makes not only anger and sadness harder to express, but also expressing happiness and joy. And 6, you avoid confrontation and never address the cause of your emotions. Perhaps you feel powerless over your own life. You're unable to think deeply about your emotions, nor can you talk to others about how they make you upset. Even if you bottle your emotions, you can still feel angry and sad, but instead of finding the cause of the negativity, you numb yourself to the pain. You fear any sort of confrontation and you avoid your emotions just like you avoid emotional people. Psychologist Perpetua Neo explains that emotions shouldn't be so fear-inducing. They exist for a reason. In fact, she calls them our first intel in a war, because they're often a sign that something is wrong and needs fixing. You can learn to let in your emotions and use them to identify changes that need to be made in your life. So, did you recognize any of these signs in yourself and how you connect with others? If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with someone who might find it helpful too. The studies and references mentioned in this video are in the description.
Okay, yeah. So like, I had to like be quiet for a while because, yo, man, this stuff is super relatable, and obviously I'm not a perfect human being, so I'm still working on these issues. And yeah, I think there are many people with these issues, but it's not to have a type of like excuse mind or a what about, we call it, you normally call it a whataboutism, a what aboutism, whatever. It's like, what about this person, what about that? So I don't want to make excuses, because at the end of the day, in order to be a strong individual, you have to focus on your own individual, how can I say, weaknesses, and try to be the better version of yourself. So this is super like, I'm reacting to it like off the bat. I'm saying this for the third time, and it's like, this is super direct, super accurate. And so, yo, if you, anybody in the comment section, anybody viewing it right now, have similar reaction to this, then drop it in the comment section and let me know, because to me this is super accurate. Even kind of, I would say my personal, just to be like how can I say it, transparent in this moment, I would say that I used to be like this previously, and now currently I have to obviously confess that there is certain segments or elements of this that still pertain in my life today. Now, to bear in mind, I am also Christian, so I do believe in God, but there's also a side that we need to, I would say, to be aware of, for your mental health, and try to develop those things, because there's many things that, how can I say, that's embedded in my nature and things like that, and my habits, that obviously I need to address, and this is super helpful. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit a like. If you have something to say, I would love to see that in the comment section. And once again, God bless, have a wonderful day out here, fan. It's your boy Big Bear signing out. Peace.